Well, welcome to the Space Surveillance Conference, the premier space situational awareness conference in the world.
Just in the first day, and the conference hasn't started yet. I've already talked with a number of individuals, sharing ideas, received a lot of advices, and I think more importantly, actually, received a lot of interest.
I'm learning actually quite a bit. So as the chief scientist, I'm supposed to know everything, but I don't. So I'm actually, by interacting with the scientists, doing things related to space situational awareness, I'm becoming smarter, which helps me do my job better.
There are opportunities to network from hardware to software and algorithms, all the way to sensors, observation time on some of the world's best assets, telescopes. It's just a tremendous opportunity. Even the national labs are here. The Department of Energy is here. I can't think of a conference that has the kind of depth and breadth that this one does.
We get a lot of advertising, the name in the programs and things like that, so people become familiar with who we are if they didn't already know who we were. And we really do take advantage of the having the breakout rooms available to the sponsors to be able to have some one-on-one time with people who are attending the conference.
Simple conversations that have happened at just events like this, or the actual conference where you're mingling with people during breaks and things like that. New projects have actually been kicked off and led to multi-year projects that I've seen happen. So I think it's really important for that reason.
Aloha and welcome to this year's Advanced Maui Optical and Space Surveillance Technologies Conference.
It's great to be here, and I certainly think this is the world's premier space surveillance and technology conference that we have any place in the world.
Just because of the subject matter, and like I said, this is one of the few conferences that actually covers this material. So, AMOS, the M stands for Maui, but like I said, if it stood for Mississippi, we'd come anyway.
I lucked out in that a lot of the work I was doing in California was focused on space acquisitions, and there's a very vibrant technical community here with a focus on space.
So again, the pressure to get together to find new and faster ways to turn this technology is what's going to motivate more and more people to come and have this collaborative experience.
This is one of the best conferences we go to every year as far as connecting directly with the community, both within the educational realm as well as research and people out in industry. Lots of government contacts come here that help with acquisition, funding for new programs, as well as designing the technical requirements.
We love coming to Maui. Let me put it this way: at FLIR Systems, we use the attendance at this conference and who gets to cover this conference as an incentive for my team, performance incentive. It's almost a reward to come to the AMOS Conference.
I hope most of you had a chance to see the more than 300 students who came to the conference yesterday in our first ever student day. They converged on the conference. They were engaged in the exhibit center, hands-on experiments that they did. Had inspirational talk and photo op with astronaut Captain Robert Kirby.
Students also got to go through the exhibit center upstairs where the scientists from all over the world are here showing what their organizations do. And so the students got to rotate through all those different areas and experience space in many different facets. And basically the whole thing was to get them inspired about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
The foundation tends to be very selective in who it partners with, and we found MEDB is just a real high-quality organization. We like working with them, and we're just thrilled that the partnership has matured to the point where we're now able to bring our education programs to Hawaii.
one of the major things for education is for us as professors to be current in our field and to see what's happening. Or I'm not the right person to be teaching my students what's happening. So if I come to conferences like this, I can immediately take it back into the classroom and say, look, this is what person A, B, and C are doing as far as space is concerned, and it's relevant on an everyday basis. So far today, I've actually already going to put stuff in my Monday class, so it's imperative for me to be at these things.
Well, I think this is probably the most important stuff, science and learning about science and spreading it to other people is one of the most important things we can do. So I think the cost of not doing it is going to far exceed the cost of just coming here to do it.